I bet you didn't even notice that mistake that I said on the last problem, did you? X can't be 0 on this last problem, because if X is 0, we're going to jail. Okay, might want to go back and add that little note. Okay, so on the next one, this one is called an infinite discontinuity because I'm getting a vertical asymptote. And so if I look at the graph of this, and furthermore, if I say, what's the limit of my function f of x as x approaches 0? This would be an example. And so if I graph this, of course, it's going to look like this. And you could put it in your graphing calculator to check that. But as I get closer and closer to 0 from the left-hand side, what I notice is, ooh, I'm getting closer and closer to infinity. And when I swoop towards x equals 0 from the right-hand side, I'm just going up forever to infinity. So again, this is a does not exist because it's unbounded, meaning it's going forever and ever and ever. They might even try to get you by saying that it actually equals positive infinity, but infinities are actually considered to be does not exist because that's not really a number. Okay, turn the page. And then there's a special type where it oscillates back and forth. So I want you to put this graph, y equals sine of 1 over x, into your calculator so that you can see what it looks like and it'll be easier to understand what I'm talking about. And then make sure that you are actually graphing, that you've changed your mode to radians. So go to mode and make sure you're not on degrees, but you're on radians. And then go set your window so that it looks like what I have over here. So I want to go from negative pi to pi, counting by pi over 4 for the x scale, and negative 1 to 1 for the y scale. And so you should get a nice little graph that looks like something along that line. And so what's happening, and if you even try to zoom in closer so that you can look in this section here, is that, you know, I'm below 0 and I'm above 0 and I'm below 0 and I'm above 0, so it's oscillating back and forth. So that leads us to a does not exist. But while you're here, I want you to go look at your table. And again, you can turn it so that table set does ask. And then when you go to table, there's nothing in there. And so you can do 2 divided by pi. And then it'll give you all your values.